Football, baseball, men's basketball, those are just a few of the most popular men's sports, but recently there's been a shift. More attention is put towards women's sports. More fans are showing up to support women's teams. WCBI's Alyssa Martin has more on how the roles have changed just a bit. She joins us live in the studio with more. Alyssa?
Joey, this weekend, thousands of fans are showing their support at the NCAA Women's Tournament in Starkville. The Mississippi State women's team not only had a successful season on the court, but they also had a record-breaking attendance for some of those games. Supporting women's sports hasn't always been popular, but now more than ever, we are seeing a positive change. The Mississippi State women's basketball team record is 26-7. The team made it to the NCAA Women's Tournament and advances to the next round on Sunday. But women's sports hasn't always had a strong fan base.
Candidly, there was probably a time in the past where you had women's sports because of federal law required it or something you had to do. But, you know, I think a lot of schools, but especially Mississippi State, we've taken the approach that we want to be real successful in everything we do, and we want those young ladies to have an unbelievable experience.
Scott Strickland is the athletic director at Mississippi State. He says he has witnessed the trend of supporting female sports from softball to tennis gain momentum.
And our women's basketball team has had a lot of success, and you know, we had over 10,000 people at their game against South Carolina earlier this year. It's the fourth largest crowd for any game, and men's or women's, ever at the Hump. So that shows you there's legitimate interest.
Improving athletic facilities also brings in the fans. Strickland says not only has he seen a fan base grow, but also more women participating in athletics.
And there's more and more young women who are participating, and it's fun to see the growth, not only in the number of people participating, but in the quality. Women's basketball is a sport that the quality of play has increased dramatically over the last couple decades, and the same can be said for softball and soccer. You think about 20 years ago, Mississippi State was just starting a softball program, was just starting a soccer program. So these programs don't have the long history that some of our men's sports do.
Jim Foster is the head coach for the women's basketball team at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. He says it takes time to grow a sport, but he too has seen a shift in women's athletics.
More people are invested in it, more schools are investing in it, and it takes time. I don't think men's basketball in the era of John Wooden, if we say this is the era of Gino Auriemma, was thriving. I think Dave Gavitt and ESPN happening at the same time took the men's game to another place.
A place that some women's sports are soon to be arriving. Mississippi State will play Michigan State in the second round of the NCAA tournament on Sunday.